one another. I will assign you Sundays, but you have to let me know if you want to share. Because if you don't let me know, I'm going to have to put you on the spot. And who likes to be put on the spot? Today we have 2 testimonies, and I've asked Robert to share. And what I'm going to do is, with the video camera, I want to record one testimony, and then we have Denise who's going to share, and we're just going to record Denise separately. And hopefully it'll work. And then when we want to show testimonies or we want to post them, it's a lot easier for somebody to listen to a 5-minute testimony than to listen to an hour service just to find that 5 minutes. Is that okay? If you don't want us to record you, just let us know before you speak. So at this time, I'll invite Robert to come forward. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. And if people are long-winded, I'll put it to 1 minute.
Good morning.
Good morning, Robert.
How do you put 12 years in 5 minutes? I've been here, for the Predator Fellowship Fellowship. I came into this church about 12 years ago. Why I came here? In my life, I was in a time of deep desperation. I was dealing with mental health issues, I guess, physical issues, financial issues. I was depressed, majorly. I was ready to give up. I attempted suicide multiple times, came really close many times. Really why I came into this body, I still don't know. I'm just so very thankful. It was something that led me here. It was on Christmas Eve service. I don't know, there was something, the vibe in the room, the spirit, that wanted me to come back and to learn more. Through this body, through our great shepherds, Pastor Doug and Pastor Ian, I was restored to a better person I used to be. I was what I used to call a womanizer. I chased anything on 2 legs, and I was good at it. You know, I used people for my own goals. I was very self-centered, and I had to be in control. I was a control freak. You know, sometimes how the Lord takes the mighty and brings them down. He did that to me. You know, everything I did, I gave myself credit for. I never seen the grace of God in my life at all. Oh, I did this, I pat myself on the back, look how good I am, look how good I am, look how good I am. And I was doing really good, you know, had a great job, car, a truck, motorcycles, snowmobiles, credit cards. Hey, life was good, I go borrow $2,000, just go party and blow it. You know what I mean? That's what my mentality was like. But I do believe this was the word, the Lord's working in my life. He had to pay for me. So what happened to me is I ended up in sickness, heart disease, lost my job, credit card companies calling us, lost my house. Everything was just falling apart, almost like Job in a sense. You know what I mean? When I lost control of my situation, that's when desperation came in and I got addicted to crack cocaine. That was really, really good. I had $14,000 due in 1 month. They're talking about desperation after that. You know, my wife, she was my girlfriend at that time. I didn't want to deal with her when she would come down and walk in the hallways. I would hear coming that little fellow in my head. Oh, just go away, don't come here, don't come here. We were almost totally separated, you know, and we were together for a long time. She didn't want to put up with me no more. I don't blame her. I didn't blame her, but you know, like I said, I came into this body, I was totally broken. I was broken physically, broken mentally, I was broken spiritually because I had no connection with God at all at that time in my life. Like I said, why I came here at Christmas Mass, in my thinking, my time is over. I wasn't gonna be here much longer anyway. So I just wanted to come here, and I don't know what I was looking for. But I found something here, though. I found hope. And, like I said, through the guidance of Pastor Ian and Pastor Doug, they helped me. They helped me through these steps, one step at a time. It didn't happen with a snap of a finger, but it happened. You know, they guided me. They latched on to me. They wouldn't let go. As many of the people here, Hannah would, you know, she come, yeah, you come to church. You came here once, that was it. She was like that lifeline. She kept pulling me and pulling me and pulling me in, you know. And, you know, I'm so grateful to Hannah. This body has taught me so much and led me so far. Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter where you are today, God can bring you in a better place. If you just gotta learn to let go of you.
Amen.
God in your place and let Him carry your burdens, lead you to a better place. But like I said this morning, I'm very, very thankful. Last time I was praying what to say. And the Lord said, just say what's on your head, your mind, speak the truth. You know, Pastor Doug, Pastor Ian, they're great shepherds. They taught me the word, you know, taught me to search into it. Sister Susan over here, I asked her a question one time. She said, well, you can read it, yeah. Well, find out yourself. So she created a monster. Because now I'm researching, I'm looking into everything, I can't stop. Brother Claude told a story one time about a man that used to come here, and he's no longer here. In fact, he talked about praying for those people this morning. That was a warning to me not to be separated from the body, to constantly be here, you know. So I thank you guys for that. So many people, so much love. It's amazing. So that's my quick testimony. I can stay here all day and tell you what God has done for me in my life. You know, I can brag about His works in my life, not my works, but His works in my life. I've learned to say, hey, I didn't do it. I said, look what Jesus does in me. And that's my life now. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Robert, for that beautiful word. And Robert has many testimonies, and maybe we'll get him again. Now, this time we'll ask Denise to come. She has a word that she wants to share. Okay, the kids want to go down.
I gotta focus on that little baby up there. Baby.
Denise is another one who has a lot of stories, and today we're going to get her to share, but we might get her to share again another time. God has did marvelous things in Denise's life.
I didn't know I was gonna talk today because I thought it was pushed to next week. So now I'm more nervous. I would at least brush my hair. So, yeah, I would at least brush my hair or wait for Josh to come back. I'm alone by myself, well, not by myself, with the Lord. Me and the Lord are alone with 6 kids this whole week, all going to school and such. So I asked Josh if it was okay if I shared, and some of you already know the struggles that our family or that Josh has been going through. Yesterday, or actually like last week, Josh decided that he had enough, and he voluntarily called rehab in New Rishi, and he left yesterday. On our drive to Miramichi, it was stressful, but I decided to write him a letter on the drive. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys, is the letter that I felt in spirit while driving. I really, really felt the Holy Spirit, and I don't even really remember what I was writing because it was just flowing, and it was words of encouragement. And then in the end, I did ask him again if he was okay that I shared it with our church body. So that's what I'm going to do. To my hubby, now to be. I would have liked to have this letter written perfectly, but since we are driving you to rehab, beggars can't be choosers. Does that English expression make sense? Haha. I know our relationship and life has been put on hold for a while now, and that's what the enemy would like us to focus on. He would love for us to focus on the things we cannot change, or the guilt of what we cannot change. Remember, our Lord does not condemn. He surely makes no mistakes as well. In a year's time, the miracle of our life changed. The blessings upon blessings and gifts upon gifts. Our family, friends, and even strangers drawn to our light and sending that we were their inspirations. The enemy attacked and then attacked some more, where even the loss of our daughter didn't shake our faith nor our love. In this suffering, you will save many. In this suffering, you will be able to show why it is you are the son of a king. You have a true Christian heart, and nothing you ever do or say can change that. This week is an amazing milestone. The suffering that you are willing to stand and go through, setting us apart from other possible relationships. Meaning this relationship, this family, is here for the long run. People stay in fear and hide when they have fallen, because fear, he is a liar. We reached heights where we have never reached in 30 plus years. And falling from that high, a human being could not wake up from, could not survive. A height higher than the tallest skyscraper. Our walk with Jesus was reaching our kingdom. You have taken hits for me more than once, as our Father knew only you could. Not me, not the strongest MMA fighter, no one but you. Sorry, I wasn't really prepared. Because you are the chosen one. You are not just a human being. You are a son of God with the strength of a lion, a strength like no other. I am grateful and I am blessed that our Father has chosen the best for me, for River, for Madison, Aubrey, King, Jacoby, and Alec. Rejoice, knowing your mom's heart to me, a Christian heart, that a heart like hers does not go unnoticed. A heart like hers was blessed with a perfect son. It really makes my heart smile when I think of the perfect love story with an ending that only our Father could make as fulfilling. Like granting us living water where we shall not thirst again. On today's drive, although with fear of the unknown at home, I am reminded that our Father will take care of us. He will be with us. You are that one sheep that was worth risking it all for. and he has come for you. Do you see it? Once you have remembered where you belong, I can not wait for this next year to come, because blessings greater than our first year gifts in reaching a newer, higher elevation closer to our kingdom. How amazing that must taste and feel, as it has not even happened, and the superpowers of the Lord can still raise my dopamine, my energy, and cause my heart to smile. On this long, boring drive, I can't wait to dance again and laugh our childlike laugh as children of God. I can't wait to share the excitement, the Lord's work, as fast as in the next hour with you. Make sure to write it down. I can't wait to keep growing in Jesus together, because remember, we are not perfect. We are a couple after the Lord's heart, as Joan would say, and the possibilities are endless, as we are not limited by this world, only by our kingdom, which is endless. As the Lord is by your side this week, I will be waiting for you. Without the enemy as he has already been defeated. He has no authority. I am patiently awaiting the man I fell in love with, the only one the Lord has chosen for me. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for being you. I love you forever. The world can become bitter with thoughts fed by the enemy, often thinking or looking for us to commit any sin so that they can point it and be like, oh, I thought they were godly. Look, they didn't follow the speed limit. Or look, Josh has gone to rehab. That's how the world would have it.
Yeah.
My message to the world is we are all sinners. Not one sin is better than the next. But, sorry, my phone is having difficulty. Almost done. We are almost. Not one sin is better than the next, but we do not stay in condemnation of our enemy. We get back up, repent, and do it with heart, not with pride. We continue our walk with more and more strength and wisdom from our Father each day as we grow. And as flowers, we grow, look, and live differently. I leave you with one commandment with that story and the synonym of the flowers. So if you can hold on to one commandment, which is what I base my values and what I'm raising my kids on, because I never had rules growing up. One of those commandments is, I shall not covet. So when we think we're not growing as fast as someone else, that we don't look like someone else, just like flowers, we're not supposed to, and we're all beautiful in our own way. So I leave you with that. God bless. Amen.